Hello, Colts Nation. What's up, No Horsing family? Welcome back to another episode of the No Horsing Around podcast. As always, I am one of two dudes talking Colts. I'm one of your hosts, Stephen Burton, coming in for the instant reaction to the Colts win against the Tampa Bay Bucks in the preseason finale. Before we get to that, I want to make sure that I give a massive shout out to one of our sponsors. You guys see him in the bottom corner over here. Home Field Apparel officially dropped their stuff today at noon, which means we are actually able to finally show you a little bit of the really cool gear that they sent us as an official sponsor of the show. Make sure you go check it out. You can pop in, you see it scrolling across the bottom. Promo code No Horsing Around, get yourself 15% off of the order. So let's kind of jump in to the game. First team offense, first team defense played close to the first half. How did they look? They didn't look great. Matt Ryan looked pretty good. He looked efficient, but the O-line did not. The O-line looked a little lost at times. Ryan looked to be getting a little bit more pressure than what we would obviously like to see him get in a preseason game, especially with, the injuries that we had recently. The receivers looked to slightly struggle with getting open again. The run defense on the defensive side of the ball didn't look strong. Tampa Bay's first team offense kind of went down the field pretty early in the game. There's still a little bit of concern. I mean, I'm glad that they're playing. I'm glad that they played in this game. Now that we're kind of through it, no injuries from it that we know, knock on wood. But work some of these kinks out. You got to work some of these kinks out in the preseason so you don't have them against Houston. You don't have them against Jacksonville. And we can start the season off on a right note. That being said, that's kind of the low, right? Some of the low, some of the high, a little bit of mixture of both. Let's go to like the high. I mean, Sam Ehlinger's on the team. We've gone back and forth with Sam Ehlinger. Would they carry three quarterbacks? Would they not? Had he played himself into a position to be the third string or potentially the second? Y'all know how I feel. I've kind of said I almost would rather roll with him. Nick Foles has done nothing to really impress me that much. He definitely solidified his spot on the roster today. 100% solidified it. He was probably the most electric person to watch during the preseason. I mean, his 45-yard touchdown run, we posted it to the channel for a highlight. It's insane. He looked to take the teaching and the tutelage, and he looked to be working harder. Definitely preseason star. I mean, if you're going to rank him and you're going to put a number one, it's going to be Ehlinger at number one for the entire preseason. He just looked great, and he continued it today. Defense kind of picked up as the second and third team of Tampa Bay kind of got into the game. Ben Banagoo got himself a sack. And can we talk for a second? The number two, close right behind, Matt Hawk looked great. Hawk looked really good. Had basically every punt that he had all night, pinned them inside the 20, if not inside their own 10. So that's another great pickup by Ballard. Another great pickup. But I say all this, as always, you guys, right? I want to plug this really quickly. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, comment, all those things. I want to hear from you guys. This is the preseason finale. We won, but how do you feel? How confident are you? Because the next game does matter. The next time the Colts take the field in an actual game, it does matter very, very much. It's put up or shut up time. So how do you feel? Who would you give, Zach likes to say, who would you give a game ball to? Who played well? Who did not play well? Who do you think played themselves out of a job and into a job? Because the 53-man roster is coming up awfully quick. I think it's Tuesday. We'll drop a video. We'll give our predictions beforehand. But who are you looking at? Who do you think didn't play well? Okay. I want to hear from you guys. Light up the comments. Tell us what you think. This is the last instant reaction to the preseason. The next time you guys see us in one of these, it'll be hopefully after a victory against the Houston Texans in week 1. Let's hear from you guys, okay? As always, I love you. I know Zach's not here because one of the first ladies of No Horse surprised him with an amazing gift, and he was at the game tonight, but I know he loves you, and I'm out.